listening to Tales Yet Told, an actual play show dealing in horrific and often heavy topics and themes at the intersection of queerness and horror. Viewer discretion is advised.
Adverb, ending in ly.
Swiftly.
Emotion.
Joy.
Noun, an object.
Car.
He, she, or they.
He.
Noun, body part.
Knee.
Noun, feeling.
Outraged.
Your name.
Felix.
An order given by an authority figure.
Stand down.
Verb, ending in s.
Jogs.
Descriptor of height.
Short.
Verb.
Shouts.
Noun, animal.
Fox.
Noun, different animal.
Eagle.
Adjective.
Grimy.
Emotion or feeling.
Puzzled.
Different emotion or feeling.
Sad.
Different emotion or feeling.
Morose.
Noun, someone who misbehaves.
Delinquent.
Color.
Red.
Would or would not.
Wood.
Noun, your favorite subject in school.
Chemistry.
Noun, emotion or feeling.
Pissed off.
Plural noun.
Socks.
Descriptive adjective.
Beautiful.
Verb you do when you are emotional.
Cry.
Comparative adjective.
Younger.
Verb.
Shoots.
Emotion.
Regret.
Verb. A type of sound.
Whale.
Type of parental and or authority figure. Noun.
Dad.
This is Agent Seeker, 7B14, continuing my investigation into the case file QBF020, entry number 26. Speaking on the record. The subject of this entry is dream analysis, acquired by Capricorn Pharmaceuticals R&D department as an extension of Operation Morpheus to attain additional biographical information about target Loud Fox. This entry is part 1 of 3. In accordance with Operation Morpheus protocol, the R&D department also sent over a list of questions for me to answer about the attached recording. These too will be a part of my entry. Now beginning dream analysis.
Hello, subject. Please, come in and have a seat.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, how are you today?
Good. I'm tired, I guess. Otherwise good.
Thank you for sharing. Before we begin, can you please confirm your organization-issued call sign?
Flighty duck.
Thank you. Next, can you please provide your chosen code word or code phrase?
Dead in the water.
Thank you. Before we proceed, I would like to advise you that your name and other personal identifiers are not a part of this process, and divulging that information outside of the scope of the dreamscape is not advised and may expel you from the experiment. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Thank you. My name is Dr. Robert Jennings, and I will be serving as your visualization anchor today. We really appreciate your willingness to participate in all of this very important research.
Yeah, can we just get this over with?
Thank you. Before we begin, I need to confirm a few final biographical details. Do you understand and consent?
Yes, I consent.
Thank you. What is your age?
27.
What is your current residence? And please note, this is related to the region of the Sublime that you are located in, not your home address, which has been and should remain redacted.
Okay. I guess the city name, fine?
However you interpret this question.
Fine. I live in Walton, I guess like north side Walton, over by the library.
Thank you. What is your current diagnosis and estimated remaining life expectancy?
I'm cursed, turning into a skunk, and, well, like, Doc gave me 7 months 3 months ago, so I guess 4 left.
Thank you, and I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, whatever.
Have you been on the proprietary CBP medication known as Ketogard for at least 1 calendar week, but no more than 3 calendar weeks?
Yeah, I've been on it for, like, a week and a half? Like 12 days, something like that?
Thank you. That's great. Have you experienced any particularly vivid dreams since taking Ketogard?
It's kind of, yeah. I mean, weird. I don't usually dream, but I had a dream last night. The doctors told me, like, I would have, like, dreams, and it was kind of weird that, like, for a while I just wasn't, but, yes, yeah.
Thank you.
Last night.
Did you dream last night?
Yes, that's what I just said.
Please describe your dream to me in as much detail as possible, leaving nothing, no matter how personal or embarrassing it may be, out of your retelling.
Really? Why the fuck do you need to know my... Whatever, no.
Whenever you are ready.
Okay, yeah. Well, I don't know, I think it started off with me... I was doing something, I think. I don't know what it was, but I was doing something. Then I stopped what I was doing. My teacher is looking directly at me, swiftly, like, and we lock eyes. And I'm filled with joy. My hands holding the car fall to my sides. He taps his knee in outrage. Felix, the teacher says, stand down. And the rest of the class jogs. He is so short that I feel like I can't shout. I don't know if that makes, like, it's... And then everyone's eyes are on me. And the teacher says, that's how a fox behaves. You want to grow up to be a fox or an eagle? I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
I cannot provide any feedback or interpretation of your dream resuscitation.
Yeah, whatever.
Subject, briefly, in the dream, did you reply in the affirmative or negative to that question?
I said, yeah.
Please continue.
I get his words, it sounds grimy to hear myself say that, as if someone else said it, and I'm immediately puzzled, and then sad, and then both, and then more. My teacher looks down at me morosely. He says, go to the delinquent corner. He says, pointing to this. My forehead hovers next to the wall as I slouch and stare into those red corner. And I can't see what's happening behind me. I would turn around if I could, which I can't. I know I can't turn around. Behind me, the chemistry lesson continues despite the whispers. Everyone knows all the answers. pisses me off. I sneak a glance out the nearby window. The socks I see are so beautiful. I cry in the corner. I wait. The whispers get younger sounding underneath the questions and answers and learning. And I want to hear what they're saying so badly. Like, are they talking about me, about what I did, about me being in the delinquent corner? They all shoot at me, but they're not better than me. I'm standing there regretful. I bear it. Eventually, the bell wails. When I get home, my dad asks me what I did.
Subject: what did your dad do next?
He left us.
Thank you. Subject: Flighty Duck. Thank you for participating in today's survey. Additional instructions will be provided.
Thanks. Do I get more of the stuff, or?
That is the end of this week's session. We will see you in 1 week's time. Please pick up additional refills of the medication at the front desk outside.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Beginning post-stream analysis.
Question 1. What did you like about this dream?
I don't have any personal feelings about this dream. However, as it pertains to the investigation, things that I liked about this dream were the things that pointed towards a 60 to perhaps 75% accurate target acquisition. There is enough information here, such as the mentioning of foxes, the isolation during a period of time that seems to be their childhood at the points in which they were at school, their lack of academic success during that period of time, and the leaving of their father at the end of the dream are all indicators that the primary perspective of the dream is from target Loud Fox. It is also helpful that these dreams are from a first-person perspective and also give us emotional information to perhaps build a more solid emotional map for target Loud Fox.
Question 2. What stood out to you?
The dreamer's ability to experience the emotions of the perspective that they take in the dream allows us to build a more nuanced picture of the target. Loud Fox seems to experience shame, isolation, both from their peers and authority figures in their life and family members as well. The dreamer made mention of being in a car while the rest of the students were jogging, which could be signifying a sense of superiority or, at the very least, a sense of having a greater ability than the rest of their peers, but still feeling shame, guilt, and isolation because of those supposedly superior abilities. The target is isolated because they are so much better, or perhaps they move faster, since cars move faster than jogging, while not necessarily being a superior mode of transportation, though potentially is more superior depending on the situation.
Question 3. Were there any moments that seemed unintuitive or unnatural? What might those unusual moments say?
There's a singular color that is mentioned within this dream, and that is the color red. It is the wall that the dreamer says that they are looking at when they are put into the delinquent corner. Red typically is symbolical color, meaning anger, or passion, blood, or violence. And that being the case, it makes sense that Loud Fox would hone in on this emotion and this feeling amidst the scorn of their peers and authority figures. Now, would this be enough to push Loud Fox over the edge and commit harm against other people or take advantage of them? That is yet to be shown.
Question 4. Do you see reflections of your reality in the dream?
Speaking on a personal note, I knew children like this when I was in school. There are a lot of children who come from outside of the Sublime and into the Sublime and have problems fitting in and having problems assimilating at that period of time in their life. Their emotions are deregulated, their sense of stability almost nothing, which makes sense for children going through the re-education process. I have seen these children before in my own life, amongst the children of my friends, and amongst those I see on the street. If the dreamer was in fact taking the perspective of Loud Fox, then I would go as far as to say that Loud Fox's experience is not unique to them in the Sublime.
Question 5. Do you think the dream says anything about you?
I do not have any reason to believe that this dream has anything to say about me at this time.
Question 6. Who do you want to tell about this dream? Is anything stopping you?
I do not have any need at this time to tell anyone other than my superiors about this dream, which I am doing so with the entry that I am currently recording.
Question 7. Do you wish the dream kept going? If so, what would you have liked to see happen?
I believe the dream stopped exactly when it needed to for the information that it was giving us. If it had kept going, I would say I would have liked to see anything about the perspective's other parent. That would then give us even more information to work off of to get to a 100% ID for this dream analysis.
Question 8. What would you change about this dream?
There is nothing that I would necessarily want to change about this dream. Rather, if there was a situation where I could change the reality that inspired this dream, I would rather see a situation in which a child was being supported by their teacher rather than being ridiculed. But that is on a personal note.
Question 9. What are you taking with you?
For this part of this entry, I am taking with me that the dream analysis seems to have locked in on the target in the way that Operation Morpheus had been hoping. My hope is that parts 2 and 3 of this entry will give us even more information to get a 100% ID on the target while also providing biographical information or any identifying information about Loud Fox's associates and perhaps identifying a motive for wanting to work with anarchists.
Question 10. What do you want to leave behind?
There is information in this dream that I am not sure is necessarily useful for this investigation, such as the difference between a fox and an eagle. Such concepts are mostly in the realm of speculation that I do not have time to dabble in.
Question 11. What is this dream titled?
For the purposes of this investigation, I will be titling this dream The Delinquent Corner.
Question 12. What do you need to do to recover from this experience?
There is nothing that I need at this time to recover from this experience. And that is the conclusion of the post-dream analysis. Commenter's note, I will be titling this entry 26A to represent that there are multiple parts to this entry. Parts 2 and 3 will be titled 26B and 26C respectively. End note. And with that, I conclude entry 26A for submission to case file QBF020.
Verb regarding moving your body.
Dragging.
Verb ending in S.
Skulks.
Descriptive adjective.
Plain.
Emotion.
Grief.
Ascent or descent.
Descent.
Adverb.
Deliberately.
Ascend or descend.
Descend.
Adjective, uncomfortable.
Filthy.
Descriptive adjective.
Strange.
A second descriptive adjective.
Dark.
Choose one of the following. Nod. Shake my head. Say nothing.
Say nothing.
Descriptive adjective.
Graceful.
Color.
Red.
Noun.
Tree.
Feeling or emotion.
Bitterness.
Adjective.
Cool.
Verb.
Run.
Yes or no.
No.
Do or do not.
Do.
Noun. Source of light.
Candle.
Verb. Action of a face.
Fall.
Adjective.
Long term.
Noun. Body part.
Knee.
Short or long.
Long.
Do or do not.
Do.
Noun. Object that fits in a hand.
Dice.
Descriptive adjective.
Calm.
Noun. Body part.
Finger.
Descriptive adjective.
Safe.
Verb.
Jump.
Feeling.
Love.
Adjective.
Bright.
Noun. Parental title.
Mother.
This is Agent Seeker 7B14 continuing my investigation into case file QBF020, entry 26B, speaking on the record. Capricorn Pharmaceuticals have sent over part 2 of 3 of the dream analysis work as an extension of Operation Morpheus. Commenter's note. In the future, I would prefer if multi-part files were sent at the same time. End note. In accordance with Operation Morpheus protocol, the R&D department also sent over a list of questions for me to answer about the attached recording. These two will be a part of my entry. Beginning analysis.
Hello, subject Flighty Duck. Please come in.
You again. Okay.
Before we begin, can you please confirm your organization issued call sign?
Flighty Duck. Just said it.
Thank you. Can you provide your chosen code word or code phrase?
Dead in the water.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I will again advise you that your name is not a part of this process, and the divulging of your name outside the scope of the dreamscape is not advised, and may expel you from the experiment. Do you understand?
Yes, I get it. Do you have to do this every time?
Thank you. As a reminder, my name is Dr. Robert Jennings, and I will serve as your visualization anchor for today. Thank you once more for your continued participation in this trial. Before we begin, I need to confirm a few biographical details. Do you understand and consent?
Yes, I consent. I know I can't give any specifics about anything. Just
Thank you. What is your age?
27.
What is your current residence? Please note, this is your region in the Sublime, not home address, which has been and should remain redacted.
Yes, I live in Walton. Is that good enough, or do you need more specifics than that?
Whatever the prompt brings to mind for you.
Walton.
What is your current diagnosis and estimated remaining life expectancy?
I'm cursed. Turning into a skunk. I have 4 months.
Thank you. I'm so sorry to hear that. Have you been on the proprietary CBP medication known as Ketigard for at least 2 calendar weeks, but no more than 4 calendar weeks?
Yes, I've been on it for 19 days.
Thank you. Have you continued to experience particularly vivid dreams since taking Ketigard?
Yes. Yeah. I have. I assume you want to know about it.
I most certainly do. However, I have a few more questions first.
Oh. Okay.
What mood are you in?
A little irritated having to do this every time I come here. I mean, you already have the information, so it feels like, you should know, right?
Do you need to do anything else to get in your preferred headspace to make this a meaningful experience?
What? No, I'm good. I just want to get it over with.
Do you have time to take care of yourself afterwards? If not, how can you make time?
What the fuck are... Okay. Do I have... Sure, yeah, I was planning on hanging out with some friends after this, so, like, I guess that's how I'm taking care of myself.
Is there anything taking up space in your mind today?
Well, this has been a rather frustrating experience. I really just was kind of hoping to come in here, get my pills and go. There's that. I mean, the dreams are getting a little weird. That's kind of been... It's making sleeping a little hard, I guess.
Did you dream last night?
I literally yes, I did.
Thank you, call sign Flighty Duck. Please take a moment and close your eyes.
Fine.
Breathe deeply and stay totally still and silent for at least 10 seconds. I will alert you when the 10 seconds are up.
Is this really necessary?
Stay totally still and silent for at least 10 seconds. I'll let you know when the 10 seconds are up.
Okay.
Starting your 10 seconds now. If you would like to remain totally still and silent for additional time, say and do nothing. However, 10 seconds has elapsed.
Now, let's get this over with.
Thank you. Please state your code word or code phrase.
Dead in the water.
Thank you. Take 3 deep breaths.
Oh my fucking...
Subject, please tell me about last night's dream in as much detail as you can. Do not leave out any details, no matter how personal or embarrassing.
Stare after stare after stare. I drag my body. My legs burn. My heart skulks. I'm filled with a plain grief, the kind you expect. I continue my descent. The person over my shoulder says I'm moving too deliberately. I change my gait and descend. Every little sound echoes in here. I feel filthy. And then finally the doors. Journeys that are strange and dark are the only ones worth taking, the person over my shoulder says, and I say nothing. The doors are graceful. They were once painted red, I think, but they were chipped and faded now, and it still bears the design of a tree on it. It made me feel bitter. I reach out with both hands and linger over the cool handles, and something runs to me. No, the person over my shoulder says, and I do as they say. I stand in the candle room. It's full now with canned supplies stacked up to the ceiling. The same fallen face on the labels look out from the walls, over and over. I can see their long knees, no matter where I look. The candle casts long shadows. There's an outsider in front of me, and I do recognize them. The person over my shoulder picks up a die and starts to croon. Their voice is calm. I can feel it in my fingers. The person waiting for me in the room extended a hand, swaying to the music. The music moves me. I'm in a hallway again. I know the other one is still behind me, over my shoulder, and I know I have to keep moving. Out of nowhere, they laugh hard. It doesn't sound right. It makes me feel safe. I keep jumping. It's all I can do. Choose, the outsider from before says as they walk in front of me. I hesitate, filled with love. The voice over my shoulder chastises me. It asks how I could be so bright. This is a turning point, the outsider says. You get to. You have to. When the singing fills my ears, the phone is ringing. Mother?
Subject. In the dream, whose voice is it that calls to you?
I think it's a friend of mine. Not someone from school, I think.
Please continue whenever you are ready.
I was worried about today for some reason. Someone passes behind me, and I turn to see, but then I woke up.
Thank you. That is the end of this week's session. We will see you in 1 week's time. Please pick up additional refills of the medication at the front desk outside.
Yo, okay, wait, question. Because I've been getting weird dreams like this lately. Is this the drugs? Why do you keep asking me about them?
As you know from the waiver that you signed as part of your onboarding process for this trial, vivid dreams are among the many potential, albeit very safe side effects that the drug can cause. We are simply trying to measure its effects on our very helpful, beloved test subjects.
That's weird. That's fucking weird, and I think you know that, but fuck it.
We will see you in 1 week's time. Please pick up additional refills of the medication at the front desk outside.
Yeah, whatever. Beginning post-stream analysis.
Question 1. What did you like about this dream?
The thing that I like about this dream is that it is beginning to give us a full picture of Target Loudfox, if in fact the perspective of this dream is Target Loudfox. We are getting an image of a person who is deeply frustrated, angry, and full of rage at this world and situation they find themselves in. And we are starting to see some of that rage and bitterness being directed to imagery of the Sublime, specifically at the red door with faded paint and this tree, which may be the memorial tree, or perhaps some other symbolic iconography that Loudfox identifies with the Sublime.
Question 2. What stood out to you?
This mentioning of a candle room right before the interaction with this outsider who seems to be trying to push them or pull them into some kind of action. This candle room might be symbolic for a room in which things are illuminated for them, as in perhaps this is where the outsider has given them the information that has quote-unquote disillusioned them to life in the Sublime, or maybe it is a physical place, a business that this person, this outsider, might be working at or inhabit in some way, shape, or form. This may give us a starting place on identifying this potential associate, this outsider.
Question 3. Were there any moments that seemed unintuitive or unnatural? What might those unusual moments say?
In both this dream and the previous dream, there are several moments where the dreamer mentions another voice, either someone who is speaking for them or someone who is speaking to them, guiding their actions. I believe that this may be indicative of the perspective of this dream coming from someone who is or was cursed. This voice perhaps being a hallucination, which would then be a signifier of the beginning stages of the stranger's curse. And we do know that Loud Fox was at one point in their life cursed.
Question 4. Do you see reflections of your reality in the dream?
Unlike the previous dream, this one takes place in a more metaphysical space. The stairs that the dreamer claims to be walking down doesn't seem to be grounded in any actual location, and perhaps the candle room isn't as well. I will be reporting the description of this red door and the candle room to other Bureau agents to see if we can identify the location of this door and this candle room if they do in fact exist. That being said, the emotions and situations that the dream perspective is experiencing are not familiar experiences to me. I have not experienced what the dreamer or what the perspective has experienced. I've never had to live like that, nor have I ever been cursed, which I would imagine may create additional stress on the situation.
Question 5. Do you think the dream says anything about you?
On a personal note, I think I am recognizing in this moment that Target Loud Fox, or at the very least the perspective of this dream, has had a very different experience within the Sublime than I have. Their isolation from their family, their friends, no one to support them through their struggles. I've been very lucky to have those things, and it is regrettable that anyone would find themselves in this situation. It makes them easy targets for the anarchists and for anti-Sublime propaganda to take root.
Question 6. Who do you want to tell about this dream? Is anything stopping you?
As previously mentioned, I will be sharing this information with my superiors in the form of this entry. And as also previously stated, I will be sharing select information from this stream with other Bureau agents to begin an investigation into this candle room and red door.
Question 8. What would you change about this dream?
Again, on a personal note, more so than in dealing with the case itself, I wish that this perspective wasn't in the position where an outsider could so easily sway them. There is a mention in the dream that this voice, this potential manifestation of their curse, calls them bright for listening to the outsider. Perhaps this voice is goading them on. It seems to be trying to keep them away from this outsider, but then calls them smart for going with them. It's confusing. Assuming that there is no one else in this perspective's life to give them advice, to listen, leaving them to the whims of this manifestation of a curse, it's just sad to see.
Question 7. Do you wish the dream kept going? If so, what would you have liked to see happen?
Similar to the previous stream, I think it ended where it needed to. We were able to get a decent bit of information about potential locations and associates of Target Loud Fox, while also building out a better emotional map and seeing the trajectory of Loud Fox. I think we are coming closer to identifying the motive behind the attack in Oak Creek. If the tree imagery on the door and the bitterness and rage assigned to it is in fact accurate.
Question 9. What are you taking with you?
Whomever's perspective it is that the dreamer is taking on is a frustrated person, angry and full of emotions that they do not know how to do with. They are bitter. They are without support It is reminding me that I need to ensure that my connections with the people around me are secure. That if I ever, in some strange case, become doubtful or bitter or cursed, that there will be people there to help me through it, to help get me back on the right path, and so that I can be there for those who need it as well. But of course, that is on a personal note.
Question 10. What do you want to leave behind?
I don't think there's anything that I want to leave behind at this point.
Question 11. What is this dream titled?
For the purposes of this investigation, this dream is titled Finding the Candle Room.
Question 12. What do you need to do to recover from this experience?
I think I'm going to take my family out tonight for dinner. Maybe it'll give us a chance to check in and spend some time together. And with that, the dream analysis has concluded. I don't think there's any more I have to say on that. Commenter's note. Looking forward to what part 3 of this dream has to offer for us. This is Agent Seeker 7B14 submitting entry 26B.
Descriptive adjective.
Gnarly.
A person's name.
Joshua.
Noun. Food.
Pizza.
Person's name.
Catherine.
Name of someone close to you.
Adrian.
Name of someone you dislike.
Mel.
Verb. Done in response to music.
Rock.
Noun. Food item.
Hot dog.
Adjective.
Wet.
Verb.
Spin.
Adjective.
Round.
Color of hair.
Gray.
Adjective.
Weathered.
Adjective.
Old.
Verb.
Swim.
Direction.
Up.
Noun. Place.
Home.
Verb.
Sink.
Adjective.
Hot.
Color.
Red.
Adjective. Negative emotion.
Anger.
Feeling.
Fear.
Noun. Animal.
Fox.
Descriptive adjective. Positive.
Powerful.
Descriptive adjective. Negative.
Weak.
Noun. Animal.
Swordfish.
Do or do not.
Do.
This is Agent Seeker 7B14 continuing my investigation into case file QBF020, entry 26C. Speaking on the record. After the previous 2 weeks' investigations, Capricorn Pharmaceuticals have sent me part 3 of the dream analysis work as an extension of Operation Morpheus. This will be the final entry of this part of the investigation. Commenter's note. I recognize that in the previous entries there are probably more commenters' notes and speculation based on personal feelings rather than evidence. However, I also want to recognize that I understand that Operation Morpheus and the goals of Capricorn Pharmaceuticals are to analyze the raw psychic information of the participants of its experiment, and I do not believe it would be wrong to say that it seems that I have been roped into this experiment without any previous conversation about it. End note. In accordance with Operation Morpheus protocol, the R&D department has also sent over a list of questions for me to answer about the attached recording. These two will be part of my entry. Beginning analysis.
Hello, subject. Please, sit down.
Alright.
Before we begin, can you please confirm your organization-issued call sign?
Flighty duck.
Thank you. Can you provide your chosen code word or code phrase?
In the water.
Thank you. I will advise you that your name is not a part of this process, and the divulging of your name outside the scope of the dreamscape is not advised and may expel you from the experiment. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Thank you. As a reminder, my name is Dr. Robert Jennings, and I will serve as your visualization anchor today.
Okay.
Thank you for your continued participation in this trial. Before we go further, I need to confirm a few biographical details. Do you understand and consent?
Yes, I understand. I consent.
Thank you. What is your age?
27.
What is your current residence? Note, this is your region in the Sublime, not home
Walton.
address, which has been and should remain redacted.
Walton.
What is your current diagnosis and estimated remaining life expectancy?
Cursed. Skunk. 4 months.
Thank you. And I am so sorry to hear that.
Whatever, dude.
Have you been on the proprietary CBP medication known as Ketagard for at least 3 calendar weeks, but no more than 5 calendar weeks?
I've been on it for 26 days.
Thank you. Have you continued to experience particularly vivid dreams since taking Ketagard?
What the fuck is this, man? I keep having these No, be so fucking for real with me right now. Because I keep having these fucking dreams.
As stated in the waiver that you signed before the participation in this trial, vivid dreams are one of the many potential low-level side effects.
Can't you talk like a person?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm here to serve as your visualization anchor throughout today's process. Additional resources are available to you after this trial period. If you would like, I can certainly send you out right now to the front desk to receive any emergency assistance if you require it.
No, fuck it, man. I just wondered if you were a person under that. But, whatever. What was the question?
Have you continued to experience particularly vivid dreams since taking Ketagard?
Yes.
What mood are you in?
What mood do you think I'm in?
I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to weigh in on the responses of any of the participants of today's survey.
Alright. I'm happy.
Do you need to do anything else to get in your preferred headspace to make this a meaningful experience?
Nope, I'm good.
Do you have time to take care of yourself after this experience? If not, how can you make time today?
No. I don't really have time today. I don't really have time for myself today. Because, you want to know something, Doctor? Something fun about me, something fun about life for me right now is that I'm at the stage of the curse. Like, you know how I told you I'm turning into a skunk? I mean, you can see. You see the fur, right? I'm at this really fun stage where all of a sudden I have a stink bladder. A thing that I didn't know that I was supposed to have. And I don't control it, I guess. I don't control that. And these drugs are supposed to, like, make sure that doesn't happen, right? I have to carry around extra pants everywhere I go. And I don't think you really, really understand what that's like. What that's like, having to go to work like that. And so that's where I'm at right now. And so, can I make time for myself? I would love to make time for myself, but I have to go to the store after this, and I have to buy more pants. So, that's me.
Is there anything taking up space in your mind today?
I shit myself every single day with this new skunk, whatever the fuck. And I think that takes up like a little bit more of my brain space every day than I would like for it to. Not to mention all these weird fucking dreams I keep getting from this medicine that's supposed to make sure I don't shit myself every fucking day.
Thank you. If you're ready, please close your eyes.
Sure, fine. Yeah, no, I'll play the game. I'll play the game.
Please stay totally still and silent for at least 10 seconds. I will inform you when your 10 seconds are up.
Okay, yeah, for sure. And if I shit myself, I'm sorry, don't worry, it just happens now.
The 10 seconds 10 seconds begins now. That's the end of the 10 seconds. If you would like to continue, please stay totally still and silent for as long as you wish.
Let's get this over with.
Thank you. Please state your code word or code phrase.
Dead in the water.
Thank you. Take 3 breaths. Did you dream last night?
Oh boy, I did.
Please tell me about last night's dream in as much detail as you can. Do not leave out any details, no matter how personal or embarrassing.
The diner is busy, and I feel gnarly. I look around and the whole town is here. I see Joshua sharing pizza with Catherine. Adrian is picking out a song on the jukebox. Mel is rocking to what's already playing, oblivious. The smell of cooking oil and hot dogs fills the air. It is wet with the smell. Someone else is standing in the corner, swaying and spinning. The red of their outfit stands out in the crowd. They have round, gray hair, and I find them extremely weathered. They don't see me. I don't think they see anything. They're bleeding from the head. I think I know them. Or maybe I just want to. I feel old. And I swim. They turn toward me and I look at a spot above me. They're slurring their words. What do you desire most in this life? They're drunk, I assume. And I say, maybe you should go home. They ask why I'm avoiding the question, and I sink. What's your order? Says the waiter. I can feel someone's eyes on me, but I'm not sure from where. And I look at the menu, hot. The dripping blood is red. The usual, I say. We're all out. The rest of the menu should be fine. I look around, I see everyone else eating and dancing and happy. God, that's angering. Ask for what you really want. A voice I recognize says to me. And I feel the weight of the moment. I know what I want, but I don't know if I should want it. If it's okay to want so much. It's more than I've ever asked for before.
Subject. In the dream, what do you order?
Freedom.
Subject. Please continue.
And then the waiter says, you got it. I can't believe I've said it. so afraid. And I hear a tapping behind me. Come sit with me, says the voice that I recognize. I ordered too much food and I'd like to share it with you. And across the room between the dancers and diners and foxes, I see someone making a mistake. I have something for you, the voice says. It's next to me now, but I don't look up. The owner of the voice puts something down on the table. It's powerful and weak at the same time. I want it too. Come sit with me and you can have what you want. And more, the voice says. Across the room between the dancers and diners and swordfish, I see the back of the person I love most. They're far away now, and I realize they're leaving without me.
Subject, in the dream, how does this make you feel?
I've never felt so alone in my life.
Please continue.
The music is loud now. It's ringing in my ears, but the object is close. My future closer. A tapping. I start to hum a little tune I didn't know I knew. And this time I do turn around.
Subject, in the dream, what do you see?
I see that everyone is dancing on strings, being held up like marionettes, puppets, and the strings are so clear to me. And it almost feels weird that I didn't know that they were there before, but now it felt so obvious. And I could see where they were leaving. But all I could see was the hand of whoever was pulling those strings. I couldn't see its face. But I could tell it was looking right at me. And then I woke up.
Thank you, subject. That is the end of this week's session, as well as your participation in the study. Your contribution to the study is no longer required. Please pick up additional refills of the medication and direct any future questions about your experience or care to the front desk at our Walton branch monthly moving forward. We at CBP appreciate your time and commend your bravery and hope Ketagard lets you let your guard down.
Fuck you. Fuck. Beginning post-dream analysis.
Question 1. What did you like about this dream?
I don't know if I can really say I like anything about this dream. On a personal level, as far as the case is concerned, I believe that this is enough to establish motive and intent to do harm to the people in the Sublime, or at the very least, use a potentially regulated artifact to have some effect on the people in the Sublime, with the mentions of the strings tying people and like controlling them with strings and hands from an unseen entity. Perhaps that is the mechanism through which the artifact uses its power. There's a chance that the dreamer and the perspective that they are taking that perhaps this thing the outsider has given them has allowed them to look into the sublime and specifically the things that make it what it is.